Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have something a little bit different and I'm attempting to do a shell challenge that was created by a friend of mine. Her name is Sophie. She's primarily a Twitch streamer, but she does have a YouTube channel, so I will link her YouTube channel either in the cards or my description. I'll have her linked somewhere because I'm actually a mod for her on Twitch as well, and she's just a lovely human. But she was doing a shell challenge just kind of spontaneously, and I was like, you know what, I don't play in The Sims 4 all too often, that I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do for her shell challenge. And as you can see, I kind of did the outside already because I wasn't planning on actually filming this video, and then I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and actually film it so I can go back and look and see what kind of improvements I could have made, and just kind of being more so, I guess, critiquing myself in a way. Also, I have come to the conclusion that I have very bad camera angles when it comes to The Sims 4. So you're gonna see, like, if I'm completely honest with you, I don't know all of The Sims 4 controls. I am on the Sims 3 camera, which is funny because you would think I'd be all good and whatever. But yeah, I don't know the keybinds and everything for camera controls. That's kind of like my biggest thing. I know some of them, so I do kind of use the ones that I know. But yeah, I end up with like really bad camera angles in a lot of the exterior of this video. Luckily, the exterior isn't all too long of a part, because I did just kind of like a little kind of front porch area, and then I did like a back porch area. I had a lot of the outside done already. I did my roofing and most of my landscaping. This actually took me, I'm pretty sure I did this build for like 4 days, because I was so like not necessarily out of my element, but I kept going back in and seeing like, oh, I could change this, or like not wanting to burn myself out from doing it, which was kind of where I was like, I don't know exactly what I want to do with this. I'm going to take a break and I'll come back to it, which I do that a lot with my normal speed builds for The Sims 3 as well. So that wasn't really anything all too new to me. But I kind of kept the exterior pretty simple. I feel like I didn't want to like overdo it. I didn't end up liking this, so I ended up deleting all this. And then I think I honestly just kind of put something there. That might have honestly been what I did. I was like, it's a blank wall, it needs something. So then we went ahead and hopped into the interior. So for down here, I believe I had the kitchen, living room, and I added a bathroom. There wasn't originally a bathroom on this floor, and I was like, you know what? That's kind of weird. I can't imagine, like, not having a bathroom kind of on the main level, even if it's just, like, a half bath. So I do go in and do that. I'm picking out a wall here, I believe, for the kitchen, because I wanted, like, an accent wall of some sort that would look good in the kitchen, and I honestly couldn't tell you what I went with. I don't have a clue. Apparently I went with something white. I don't know. I'm hoping that this video isn't as jumpy as it's looking to me as I'm trying to film this voiceover. But I'm kind of picking up on it being really jumpy. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I was also trying to look for a very specific wood floor that I know is in The Sims 4, but I couldn't remember what pack it came from, because it's one that I see like a lot of people use, and I truly could not tell you what one it was. And then I went in and I added a fence here just to kind of break up the kitchen and the rest of the area. Then I felt like that spot was weird, so I added a closet, which I think that was probably a pretty good idea, just to break up the space a little bit more. And then you're seeing here that I was adding just like a normal blue paint without the baseboards and the, I don't know, they actually called like ceiling boards, I don't know. Because having those kind of like lining up on the stairs irks me for some reason whenever I'm building. But you can kind of see like I have a base of a floor plan figured out. And then here we are with the actual kitchen. I ended up going for like a dark brown just because I felt like that was going to be the easiest thing. And I'm Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good colorful kitchen. I just didn't know how to make that work with a blue wall. Because I didn't want to go like all neutrals, because the entire exterior of this house is boiling in white. Because I don't know what looks good when it comes to Sims 4 houses. I know it looks good when it comes to Sims 3 houses, but Sims 4 I don't have a clue. So I was trying to keep it just kind of like very neutral, and I ended up going with a circular island just because I felt like that would break up the space a little bit better. And then we, go in, add some kitchen stuff in, some counters, me trying to see what looks good and what doesn't look good. And honestly, just like a lot of experimentation, I feel like. I don't remember what I put in this corner, but I remember I had issues with it. Okay, because I didn't want to like fully close in the fridge, which, thinking about it, I probably should have done. I don't know why I didn't, if I'm completely honest. I think it's because I don't ever do it in The Sims 3 that I didn't even think about it. But like the fridge in my kitchen is closed into like a cabinet like that, so I don't know. And then I went in here and we started kind of cluttering up the kitchen a little bit. Just kind of kept it kind of simple, that you still had enough space to like cook and do things, but at the same time kind of, trying to make it look lived in. And I actually had a lot of fun with cluttering, if I'm completely honest. I did try and make some good use out of the island as well for some clutter, I believe. I don't remember. But yeah, I added like a little popcorn machine because I think it's cute. And then I put this little chicken up here on top of the fridge because adorable. And I wanted something there, so I figured, you know what, let's use the chicken. And then I added a cute little puppy plant, I think. Did I get rid of it? I don't know. But I'm going in and like trying to center things properly instead of it being on slots. So that's what I was doing there. Added in a trash can, and then I added a mat. And I want to say that was it. Like, it was like a very kind of simple kitchen thing. Then I went in and added a closet because I was trying to figure out what closet fits there. And then I placed down a fireplace, and then went around and adjusted my window placements. That's the one thing I'm not used to, is having like so much free space to be able to do whatever you want with windows. And then I was trying something that I do in The Sims 3 a lot, where I place my books inside walls, like my bookshelves inside the walls to kind of break up an area. I didn't like the way it looked in The Sims 4, so I do not end up keeping that. And did I keep the diagonal wall? I didn't think I did, but maybe I did. For some reason, I actually want to say that I did. I don't know. I truly cannot recall what I did and what I didn't do. So I tried to kind of just make this work. I should have probably placed down some like temporary stuff. I didn't end up keeping that wall. I ended up not liking it. I remember now. It doesn't stay because it looks ridiculous. So I didn't end up keeping that. I knew that I wanted another kind of pop of color with the rug. I just didn't know what I wanted to go for. Or did I keep it? Because I was thinking I added in a rocking chair. Maybe I did keep it. Huh. Because now looking back at it, I don't like it. So it's kind of funny. But I wanted something with like a pop of, I don't know. I knew that I had like a certain vibe that I wanted for the rug. I could not find it. I did kind of end up making it work a little bit, but it probably could have been better. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I used too much blue in this house, and now it's kind of like slightly bothering me that everything is so like matchy. But I did have some fun with the upstairs. Honestly, I don't remember what I entirely did here because it's been weeks. Like, the day that I'm uploading this, like, I finished this build, like, weeks ago. Like, challenge weeks ago. So I don't have a clue. I went in and looked at curtains. I've come to the conclusion that a lot of the curtains in The Sims 4 are not a vibe. I couldn't find anything that I, like, fully ended up liking or, like, felt worked. And then in here you're seeing I added in a half bath because I had this big empty space and I was like, I need a bathroom down here, so that was what I did. And then I added a mirror here and possibly a table. So I actually don't know if this is functional. I never actually play tested it. So also, I will have my gallery ID listed down below if you're interested. It'll be in the description. I think it's literally just Simplicity, like my Twitter username. Simplicity with 2 Y's and then YT at the end, I think. But I will have it linked in the description for sure. But yeah, I added a little table here just to kind of break up the space. Added a rug, like a runner, and apparently I went in and added some paintings because I felt like that wall was very bare and empty, and then added some more pet stuff inside because I figured that was going to be the best possible situation. So that was what I did here. A lot of these paintings are like really big and I didn't realize that, but I tried to kind of break up the space, added in some plants, because that's kind of my thing, when in doubt, add a plant. So that was kind of, what I did here. And then you can kind of see my upstairs floor planning. It's not terrible. I feel like it's kind of a bit strange, but like it's not the worst. So up here I had 2 bathrooms, and then I believe I also did a office up here if I remember correctly. So, why did I jump back downstairs? I don't know what I was doing. So it worked out pretty well. I have a very big master bathroom because I didn't know what else to do with the space. And I was like, you know what, I can probably make this work. So I think I managed pretty well to use this space for a master bathroom. So it does have a bath and a shower. And I think I did like a fairly big vanity kind of area. It honestly, it works out for the use of space. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be when it came to decorating. I did make sure that I added toilet paper, put a little thing above the toilet, and then we went ahead and we cluttered up the sink a little bit, just trying to make it look a little bit more lived in. I didn't really love my soap placement, but I rolled with it anyways. And then we put some cleaning stuff in here just because I figured, easy spot. And then you're going to see me kind of clutter up with some plants and some just kind of bathroom stuff that I feel like would be in a bathroom, And I feel like it was pretty easy, just kind of cluttered up. And then I think I added in a rug. I added in a painting because I felt like it was a weird spot above the bathtub. Then we did a towel rack. And then I needed a rug, but I wanted kind of an accent rug, but not entirely. Just something that would go really well with the space and just kind of make it work. And then I guess I jumped back out to the hallway to try and just kind of clutter it up a little bit here as well. I think I did kind of a slight reading nook. I was looking for a couch like this, but it didn't end up fitting the proper vibe that I wanted because I wanted it cornered. But I ended up going with something else that I honestly could not remember. Maybe it was that. And then I did a plant, trying to figure out what plant, because some of the plants in The Sims 4 that I realized are very big, and I don't understand why. And then I have no idea what I did for curtains. I know I put something there. I went with these golden white ones just to try and make something work. And then I switched out the couch, tried a few different ones, because I wanted to add a lot of color into this home. I don't know what it was. Something about The Sims 4 and me decorating, I like color. So you'll see that I go back and forth and I try to see which one I liked more. I like the little yellow one. So that was what we went with because I felt like it also tied into the blue walls quite nicely with the pillows. And then I really liked this rug, but I think I ended up changing it because it felt like too much color, which kind of made me sad because I actually really wanted to use it, but I couldn't figure it out. And ended up with, I have no idea what, if I'm completely honest. Not a clue what I did. Oh, I think I went with that actually. And then I added a little bookshelf over here, just because I felt like that would be a good use of space. And then I did these really big paintings because they are so pretty. And I wanted a spot to use them, and this wall was literally the perfect size. So that was what I did, and then we went with the plant. That was good. I moved the bookshelf over into another spot because I wanted to use a little kind of moon mirror. And then you can see changed up some of the things and tried to kind of like recolor some things a little bit. It looks like I might have actually lost some footage now that I'm like looking at it, because my office area is done and I changed the wallpaper up and did the kids' bathroom. So apparently I wasn't recording for all of that, so I apologize. Also, my gallery ID is not what I said it was earlier in the video. It's simplicityyyxo, I think it is. It'll be in the description either way. So if you're interested, it'll be there. But I really wanted to use like sun faded paint, but I couldn't find a way that I felt made it work the way that I wanted it to. Or did I use it as an accent wall? I don't remember. But this was kind of like a kid's room is what I was thinking. I was trying to see what I could make work. And we just kind of, cluttered things up. I put a cute little bear chair. And I think I actually did leave it where that was the accent wall. But you can kind of see like the bathroom from here. It's very kind of like little kiddish. And I just feel like it's very cute. And then I think I tried to kind of keep it a little bit more simple for like a rug in the kids' room. I resized some of the toys, which I know is going to cause the interactions to be weird, but like, why are the dollhouses in The Sims 4 so big? Like, genuinely. They are way too big. And then I cluttered up the kids' room some more with some little decals, just because I felt like it made sense. And then I wanted to use these like rainbow curtains. I will admit, I went a little bit overboard with them, but I feel like it kind of made sense a little bit. Or did I switch them out? I thought I kept them. I'm pretty sure I keep the rainbow curtains, because they felt like very kind of like kid-like. And then we cluttered things up some more with some toys, and then we hopped over here to the master bedroom, main bedroom, whatever you want to call it. And it's all kind of like very girly in here. Just because I felt like that was just kind of what I was leaning towards for some reason. I don't know why. But it ended up working pretty well. And I'm honestly like very happy with the way that this house came out. You're going to see, I go in and I actually decorate this room before I put the wallpaper on it. I don't know why, but that was just kind of the way that it went. I really like the closet like this as well. I feel like it just looks cool. Okay, so apparently I went with like a mint green kind of color in here. I truly could not remember what I went with. We adjusted the window because I didn't like that it was in the border, and then apparently I'm looking for a rug. So I think, did I go with the same rug from the kids' room? No, I went with this one, that's right. I went with this cute little striped rug because I felt like it was very cute and it wasn't like overpowering the room. And then I put some like kids art over here. I have no idea. Alright, I guess we are done. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 6 days a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies.